because you don't know how to listen to adults. Because obviously you got a low IQ, Mr. Professor.
Wow.
So let me tell you, we had threats literally walk in from our southern border for 4 fucking years, and you're sitting here, you don't know what a sleeper cell is. What do you think happened on 9/11? Answer the question. Answer the question. Yes or no? Did you know that was an active sleeper cell? Did you know it? Did you know it? That they trained on our soil how to unalive thousands of people in New York. Did you know that?
According to who? Alex Jones.
Oh yeah. No, I hate Alex Jones. He's cocky. I'm talking about real world facts that anybody on this panel has argued and listened to. It has happened. I know actually somebody had dinner with somebody who was flying one of those planes, and he's a creator on this app. So they will come here, pretend they're our friends, and then when they are activated, they will attack us. We have them here in our country right now. That's the fucking go watch Marine Mom. You ever hear of Marine Mom? She's on here. She talks about it all the time because she knows. Just like Gunner knows, it's like I know.
I want you to think about the level. I want you to think about the level of just absolute delusion it took to allow 9/11 to happen, Jason.
Right.
There was 19 men, several of them, Muhammad Atta, one of them, right? Mm-hmm. One of the lead hijackers and one of the lead pilots, right? Who took a flight school, and he told the instructor, I only need to know how to fly the plane, not take off or land. That instructor turned that into the FBI because he said, this is fucking weird. Why would you not want to know how to take off and land?
Isn't it like the most important parts?
And we just blew it. We just missed it. Right then and there, that dude should have been arrested and thrown in a fucking cell somewhere in Guantanamo Bay, right? Started waterboarding that motherfucker immediately. But we didn't. Right. We just pretended like it wasn't happening.
Don't be cocky. Listen.
Hey, Gunner. Gunner. Thanks for having me up. I'm gonna drop down. Thanks for.
Of course you did. You just got fucking absolutely dog walked by a fucking Mason.
Thanks for being a good boy.
By
and
a
spreading
Mason.
Israeli propaganda.
I'm gonna dog walked. They just don't understand what Biden did in the last 4 years. They cannot fucking comprehend the magnitude.
Yeah, sure they do. They understand very well. Everything that Biden did was by design. And yeah, they know exactly what happened.
And it started with Obama. And Obama said, wait a minute. What?
Oh, shit. All right, guys. You know what? I've had enough for this morning. I've been doing this shit for hours. I think I'm going to shut it down for a little while and let my brain decompress. I can't handle talking to one more of them, Mad Bull.
Yeah, I hear you.
I mean, Jesus. Listen, when the one woman told me, Mad Bull.
This is going to be your weekend, bro. This is going to be your weekend. This is going to be your next 7 days.
No, it is. And I knew that. When I woke up and I saw the Iranian strike, I said, oh, God. But when the one woman in the live earlier sat there and tried to tell me that Christians were more persecuted in Israel than they were Iran, I couldn't hit my mute button fast enough to come off of mute, bro.
She went to the lyric center. She clearly went.
She went to the lyric. And listen, she stood 10 toes down on it. She was like, no, I've researched it. And I fucking just shredded her with the, look, that's so obvious, right? They literally have laws in their country that allow them to persecute Christians in Iran. It's just the most ridiculous. But they're out there. These people out there, they're out in full force today. So I'll come up later, guys. It's good to see you, Mad Bull. Don't be a stranger, brother. It's good to see you.
Thanks again, man. I had a great time. I'm going to send you a follow, Mad Bull.
All right,
yeah, Mad Bull's good people. Mad Bull normally comes around and good, but he's been busy on these TikTok streets combating these loonies.
Yeah,
but come back, like I said, man, good to see you. Retired. Good to see you as always. Everybody in the chat, thank you for the support. I'll be back up a little later today. I'm going to just decompress for a little while. Give me some lunch, guys.
I'm going to take a nap.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you. So. All right, guys.
I will, because there will be people who are in the comments who, just like OC was saying, that they gift those
MAGA creators for giving them their confirmation bias.
And then when they're personally affected by it, they're going to be angry and have
I'm
nowhere
telling
to
you,
go.
you guys got to reflect on the Bush Cheney era. People think, and I'm not saying you guys, you just got to think back to that time. We had caskets coming home from Iraq, from Afghanistan. Nobody gave a shit. Republicans still supported Bush and Cheney. You got to remember, people didn't start on the right. I'm not talking about Democrats. I'm talking about the right. The right did not learn their lesson about Bush and Cheney for years into the Obama term.
But that's because of the manufactured consent from 9/11. They don't have that this
What do you
time.
think? Yes, they do.
You
They
think
didn't
so?
even.
It's on this app all day. They're telling them that, look at Venezuela. All of a sudden, there's terrorist networks in Venezuela. There's what? They just make shit up.
Hot mess. A lot of them didn't even disagree
wait
with
a minute.
Iran.
You guys really believe that Iran over the last 47 years had not hurt American interests
Literally, who said that?
across the globe?
What?
Who
No.
said that?
I can't believe you're that naive.
So tell me, what have they done to Americans?
Well, since 1979, when the Ayatollah took office and they took our embassy personnel hostage.
No, I'm talking about Americans on American soil.
9/11.
Yeah, show the proof.
Bruh.
If you don't think this,
Get the fuck out of here, dude.
If you're
Are
going to
you
use
serious?
9/11, I'm so sick of.
We have more
Hold
proof
on.
that Saudi-
Not even the Bush administration claimed that Iran had anything to do with that. Are you fucking
Nope.
serious?
Why'd we go
Tomler,
into
he was
Iraq
on your
and
panel
Afghanistan?
before. I recognize his voice. He's going under a different name, but I remember his voice.
Wow.
we have more evidence that fucking Saudi Arabia had a hand in it than fucking.
We have more evidence that our government had a hand in it than fucking Iran.
Yeah, that's true. This is what I'm saying. They will lie, and then a bunch of TikTok magatards will hear that and, oh, wow, Iran was behind 9/11? And then they spread it. Listen, it's gonna, the only way to make these people understand and learn their lesson is a massive, massive loss for Republicans in the midterms and in 2028. That's it.
Yeah, this is great. Now we're going to see MAGA lives where their fucking prompt's going to be Iran caused 9/11.
No, they were
Well-
literally saying last night that we're not currently still paying the Taliban.
Okay.
Yes, we are.
Oh my god!
I
Are you
swear to
serious?
you. Someone we all know and talk about quite often seriously said, we only funded the Mujahideen in the 80s, and we are not currently paying the
Oh my
Taliban.
That's a
god!
lie.
Oh, I know who
That's
you're
a
talking
lie.
about. I'm not seeing that. fucking
Yeah.
thing. No,
But-
that's
was
like saying
clapping and
Beetlejuice 3
cheering
times.
too,
I'm not
by the way.
fucking doing
Yeah, I'm
that.
not saying the name, not at all. But the fact that we all know that this person knows that that's not correct. That's my whole point.
Tumblr, a lot of these people didn't even disagree with the Iraq War until Trump came on the stage and disagreed with the Iraq War.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
And then they all got it, well, yeah, Trump's right. It's like, you fucking fake ass motherfuckers.
I think another thing that we have going for the people eventually disagreeing with what's happening is we also have a lot of Iraq and Afghanistan vets who are in their 40s and 50s now, who have been there, seen it, and done it, and now a lot of them are going to be in here hearing what you have to say, and they're going to have they're going to have the knowledge to be able to decipher for themselves that, hey, this isn't exactly right. So I think that's also going to have a lot of benefit for a lot of people disagreeing what's happening once bodies start rolling in.
I got to tell you a little story real quick. I'll be really short. I'm so sorry, Hot Mess. So when Clinton was president, and towards the tail end, I was at like the end of my enlistment. I wanted to re-up, and he had cut a bunch of Marines out, so I was not allowed to re-enlist. So 2 years goes by, and then 9/11 happened, and I happened to re-enlist with the hopes that I would go over there and do my part. I never left stateside the entire time. All I did was I helped train troops to go over there instead. So just a little short story that, Clinton cut a bunch of Marines, but then a lot of them got to re-up after Bush was inaugurated.
Caleb and I were both part of that 40,000 surge.
Hangway, what's up?
What's up, man? Dude, I woke up this morning. This is wild.
Yeah, I got up at like 6:30, and I had a couple texts. I had a bunch of Discord DMs. I had a bunch of we just went to war. I'm like, what the fuck? You can't even go to sleep with this administration.
No, dude, I woke up. I was like, because I actually went out last night and had a good time. Too bad my TikTok girlfriend, Hot Mess, wasn't there. Caleb, who I help with physical therapy, keep breathing, my boy Caleb. But my nigga left. So where's Suni at?
Oh my God.
Oh man.
Clip that, motherfuckers.
So what do you think about this war? Did you vote for Trump?
Dude, I voted for Trump. I've been on your live for a year and a half.
No, I know that.
I voted for Trump.
I'm asking for the audience.
This is dumb. This is the stupidest thing we've done. It's going, and I've listened to lives, and I get kicked off all the time because they're like, "Oh, my red line." We won't say who it is no boots on the ground, but special forces are on the ground. What the fuck? Those are boots on the ground. They're special forces. Are you a fucking regard?
Yeah, I agree.
So if I thought Trump was just posturing, actually.
I told you he wasn't. I told you he was going in, man.
You have to after you spend all of that money positioning. You know what I mean?
I was hopefully optimistic that he was posturing just to posture. I was wrong.
Man, I told you a year ago we'd go back.
No, you did. Tumblr. I'm on your lives all the time.
No, I know. I'm just busting balls.
And you've been right 99% of the time. This is wild, man. I like literally I woke up and I was like, dude, this is bullshit. Like, and then I started getting on lives and hearing people being like, oh, this is great. This is great. I'm like, what the hell? Like we said, no new wars.
Yeah, and they just if you guys didn't see, they already blew up in elementary school and killed about 60 kids.
There were also just huge explosions in residential areas in Bahrain, massive ones.
I'm seeing conflicting reports about the elementary school one.
I'm reading.
Yeah, it's not
it was a misfire.
That school shit is not bullshit. That's being reported by Fox News. That's being reported by MAGA influencers on X. That's not BS. It actually happened. Oh, the number's up to 86 now, apparently.
I'm reading
It's
a lot
definitely
of
real.
I'm reading a lot of my the MAGA talking heads. The two things they say is this has been a long time coming. We should have dealt with this long time ago. And then someone else said, well, it's better to deal with this now and get Iran out of power before they actually do have a nuclear weapon. Those are the two talking points that they're coming up with.
Yeah.
No, but here's the thing. So if you know anything about the IRGC, the Ayatollah is the face. He's got hundreds, or if not thousands of people underneath him. You take out the Ayatollah, that's fine. But he's got 20 other people that are going to take his place. You have to get rid of the whole power structure, which is like a big, huge web of stuff that we don't, the CIA may know, like us as civilians, we don't. But I think it's crazy to think that we're going to do a regime change. And I get on somebody else's live, and he usually does it like late at night when I'm up. And he asked everyone, what is a win for America and what's a win for Israel? He said, if we don't take out the IRGC, are you going to be pissed if the Ayatollah is not out? And all of the Israelis are like, you need to stay there as long as it takes. And the Americans are like, what the fuck? Like, the IDF hasn't done shit for us. You're a fucking conscription army.
Yeah, and they pretend like we didn't already do this. We overthrew Iran's democratically elected president in 1953, and we installed the Shah, who brutally executed and tortured tens of thousands of political opposition and their children, which led to a lot of propaganda for radical Islam to start gaining ground. On top of him being a complete Western puppet for Europe and the United States, and really not taking care of his people, which led to the revolution. Everybody just like skips over that part. They think Iranian history begins in 1979, which is not the case. And all of this is going to do, like Bimetal said earlier, they're going to, that school blowing up and 80 kids dying, we're going to liberate you so hard, we're going to kill your kids. Yeah, they're going to use that as propaganda for the next 50 years to recruit more Durkas to come over here and try to kill Americans.
Let's not forget also that we just spent 20 years taking out the Taliban to reinstall the Taliban and then pay them millions of dollars weekly for years.
Which
You're
is
right, Hot Mess.
absolutely insane if you think about it. Like, you can say that on a really base level, but if you actually really sit down and think about it and talk about it, like, you're like, what in the fuck is going on?
Yep. Trenton, what's up?
I didn't mean to come up, man. I'm sorry.
No worries. I'll drop you down. The Crystal, what's up? Did you vote for Trump?
This is the new show.
The Crystal Tech, you are on the panel.
Bro, I didn't even know I was on the panel this whole time.
No worries. I'll drop you down. If anybody would like to join, I am only looking for people who voted for Trump and do not support the war in Iran. That's it.
I do not consent.
What's up, Mike?
Oh, not too much. Wallowing in pity and sorrow. I lost my live last night because I said some naughty things, and I think it was a worthwhile conversation that I really wish I had the recording of. So now I'm on a warpath today. I'm just coming in here, see what your thoughts are, and then I'm going to go out and hunt them down one by one in their own territory.
And for the audience, who did you vote for?
I voted for Trump.
All right. And what do you think about this war?
I think this is a complete pivot from the campaign promises that we've seen. Trump actively got on stage and said that it was going to be a time of peace. No new wars was his preferred slogan for it. W. Amy for mentioning that. And I feel as though even though people want to make up this crazy idea that, well, you know, Trump just said no new wars and this isn't a war. Well, Trump said no regime changes, and, you know, this is a regime change without any of the backlash. I think it's just all coping. And I don't think that America should hold this, you know, sole right or power to choose which countries have the right to defensive weapons. I think every nation, if they're to be sovereign, should have the ability to defend themselves. I think us going in and denying another country that and murdering their citizens and attempting to coup their government against what their own constituents want is none of our business. I don't think we should make Canada the 51st state. So why the hell do I think that we should have total reign and control over Iran?
Yeah, and the talking point that's going around for the MAGA cope is, well, he said he would attack Iran. Yeah, no, what he said was Iran cannot have nuclear weapons. That's what he said. He didn't say, vote for me. I'm going to go do regime change in Iran. It's not what he said. He didn't say, vote for me. I'm going to start a war with Iran because they killed protesters. That's not what he said. He didn't say, vote for me. I'm going to do regime change in Iran for Israel. It's not what he said.
Like you've pointed out, Tumblr, multiple times, he also criticized Obama and Biden for it, didn't he?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He literally tweeted out in 2013, watch out for Obama. His approval ratings are really low. He's probably going to start a war with Libya or Iran or Iran. It's all a joke. It's all a joke. And you Democrats who think this is all about Trump, it's not all about Trump. What did the Democrats found out that this war was going to happen a few days ago when Trump consulted Congress about it. What did the Democrats do to stop Trump? Nothing. Nothing. Why did they do that? Because the Democrats want this war too. So if you think this would have been any different with Kamala Harris, you are sadly mistaken. That's why Biden and Kamala Harris didn't do shit to stop Israel and Gaza. That's why Biden and Kamala Harris overthrew Assad in Syria and gave the country to terrorists. It's not about Trump. It's about our government. Left, right, Democrat, Republican, it doesn't matter who you vote for. We always kill brown people overseas. Always. And until we figure that out in a majority, nothing's going to change. They're just going to pit you against each other in these stupid lives. Democrat versus Republican. Blah, 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 blah. Well, your president did this. Well, your president did that. At least he's not Kamala Harris. Is that the point we're at with Trump? He's so fucking bad and failing. Well, Kamala Harris would have been worse. I didn't vote for that. And by the way, a lot of people are going to find, you guys are going to find out. You guys think you don't need real conservatives? You guys think you don't need independents and libertarians to win the midterms in 2028? How do you think Trump won the election? Because he went 50-50 on independents with Kamala Harris. That's how he won the electoral vote, and that's how he won the popular vote. And this guy, I was one of the only ones who was telling people Trump is going to win in a landslide. He's not just going to win the electoral vote. He's going to win the popular vote. Who heard me say that? All throughout the election.
Yeah.
We all do.
And I was right. Everybody's like, nah, this is going to be close. So like, nope.
Crosstabs used to go back and forth with you all the time.
Yup.
Yeah.
And I always brought up James Carville. It's the economy, stupid. And it was, right? But what MAGA and Republicans are going to find out, and it's going to be a painful lesson, just like the Democrats on election night, they thought it was in the bag. Kamala's going to win. And they were like, what? What happened? How did we lose? Because they were in denial and they were trying to gaslight Americans. That's what's going to happen to MAGA and Republicans in the midterms in 2028, because we did not vote for Republicans. We voted for Trump and Trump's agenda. This is not Trump's agenda. This is the Republican establishment agenda. This is the uniparty agenda. Yep. We didn't vote for that. We didn't vote Republican. We voted Trump. So we're not going to vote. We're not going to go vote for Democrats. Democrats can't even figure out the difference between a man and a woman. We're just not going to vote, or we're going to vote libertarian, and you're going to lose.
Yeah. Just because I don't support Trump doesn't mean that I'm automatically a Democrat.
No.
Fuck no.
Crazy.
They want to chop their cocks off their fucking kids. Like, no.
That is a weak argument, and anybody who still thinks that in the chat, go fucking pound.
Yeah, they want to chop off the dicks of children if they don't like kill them in the womb first.
Without independence, MAGA is just neocons and Obama voters. Like, you guys are nothing without independence.
I have a feeling, Tumblr, like coming up to the midterms, that these fucking MAGA hosts and shit like that might be venturing back around to your lives like fucking disenfranchise crazy ex-girlfriends.
I'm telling you, it's not gonna happen.
I don't think it'll be the ones that there is big public falling out of, but I think there'll be more fucking the other regards.
I
Most
agree
of
with
these,
Caleb a
already
little
are.
bit, Tumler.
I had a
I
bunch
most
of
of these
recent
people just want to win. They just hate Democrats and liberals, and they just want to win. They don't care what Trump does, as long as Democrats and liberals don't like it. They like it.
Well, they already are circling back around. I had a bunch of them sitting in my viewers last night. I won't name drop, but all the big ones were sitting in my viewers last night while I spanked that ass on a very particular CIA intelligence officer. And they all watched. Nobody commented. Nobody listened. I think they came to try and either one, run some surveillance on what they need to come up with to counter our points, or two, I think they just wanted to hear some reality. Either way, your favorite MAGA host watched me for an hour last night spank their best friend's ass. So where's your God now? Fuck all you Republicans.
Really
Yeah,
quick
listen,
side note.
just-
No, I just really quick wanted to let you guys know, here we go, because Kash Patel just put the FBI on high alert for nationwide terrorist attacks.
Oh God, here we go.
Here we go.
Great.
Listen, we voted for America first, not Greenland or Cuba or Venezuela or Nigeria or Israel or Gaza or Iran or Russia or Ukraine. We voted for America first. Inflation is continuing to grow. Our debt is about to hit $39 trillion. The Republicans don't give a shit about inflation or debt. Democrats don't give a shit about inflation or debt. Republicans are actually more insane than Democrats. Democrats, although they're fucking idiots, at least they want to try to pay for all the stupid spending that they do by taxing the fuck out of us. Republicans want to lower taxes and increase spending more than Democrats. They're insane. We voted for no more nation building, no more regime change, no more wars. America first. We voted for the First and the Second Amendment. We voted for property rights. We voted for states' rights, not military in the streets. We didn't vote for Palantir. We voted for Trump. What the fuck happened to Trump? If that's how you feel, I want you to request up. That's what this live is for. There are Democrat echo chambers right now celebrating this war. Why are Democrats celebrating this war? Because they hate America and they just want to beat the Republicans. And they see this as a loss in the midterms in